think this is a really good picture of what it's been like having you as a stepmother. I'm not just talking about shopping, but just how generous-hearted you always were, and you never seem to count the cost much, and we're always very happy to just share. I remember we'd go on these shopping trips, of course, when Dad wasn't around, and you'd always buy something really glamorous and expensive. You'd always say to me, "Don't tell your father how much it costs." But the great thing was, you always used to buy something really glamorous and lovely and expensive for me as well. So I was really delighted when we used to go on our secret shopping trips. And we've shared a lot of good times together. We've shared holidays, including going over to Austria with you when I was a little girl as well. We've shared some nice bottles of wine up in Nanou. You know, we've shared a lot. You've always been generous, fun, kind-hearted, and a great stepmum. Definitely not an evil stepmother.
I know you've lived a long life now, and you've accomplished a lot. And I think the most important memory to me with you was probably when it was close to Easter. You called me, Jacob, Dad and I, and you hid a basket of Easter eggs somewhere in the house. That you told me to go in and look for them. You said that I would never find them. I came in and in about 5 seconds I came out with a basket full of eggs. And then I told her that I found it in the guest room closet, and Nanou said that I'm a boy that's been through many closets.
I can say that I did always love Christmas in July. All the preparation you went through, it was always the best Christmas, and Christmas Eve as well. I have lots of memories of Christmas Eve, everyone being there, and then my birthday as well, the following day, the cake you would always bake, which, yeah, thank you for that. And also when you had the salon in town as well, I always loved going there to get my hair cut, and you'd always give me $5 as well to go out into town and spend.
I'd just like to say thank you for treating us like one of your own kids and showing us your world and taking me to Europe and showing me everything there is to know and how to speak German, a little bit anyway. Guten Morgen, mein Liebling. I've always loved coming up to Nanou and eating your food and seeing all my old toys like Sissy and the Lego and that big gorilla bear thing, and all the memories of you cutting my hair and calling me Schatzschler and spending time with you and Granddad. It's always been such a special moment in my life to do that.
Hi Joanne, ditto everything Marilyn said, except I didn't know that you used to buy expensive clothes for her, but anyway. But I just wanted to say too, I was a lot older when you came onto the scene, and we had a rocky start, but we've developed such a wonderful friendship over the years, and I've appreciated that you've been there in my life.
You have been a very big part of my life, a really cherished part of my life. We've shared just so many wonderful experiences together, our international travels and sailing around, going to the theatre in Sydney and Melbourne and working for you in the salon. You've been a really good friend to me, and grandmother and second mum. I just love and appreciate everything you've always done for us. You're not just fun to be with, you've always been there to support everything that's happening in my life, and I hope I've been able to do the same for you.
And your story now seems at an end.
I like going to Nanou's because she cooks us special dinners.
Your memories adrift. It's the beautiful longing. Embrace the unknown.
Happy birthday, Nanou. I'm so thankful to have you in my life. I know you're our Nanou, but we all think of you as a second mum. I particularly remember that one time overseas when we had been driving for ages. We decided to pull into the nearest motel and stayed for the night, and it was above a cow sty, and it's dank, and I was scared to be by myself, so we all huddled up on the bed together and slept through the smell, but it was funny, and I will never forget that smell or that night. We love going up to Mulaney and spending the night with you, and the amazing food you cook and how far you go out of your way, especially with the pancake soup, which we've almost perfected. Thank you for everything you do for us. We honestly appreciate it so much.
Lending your voice to the warmth.
Happy birthday, Nanou, and thank you for helping me with pictures and Mulaney and cooking us some awesome meals.
That sees the place where the weight of your past may now lift. It's the beautiful.
So I don't think that there are many people, especially my age, who can say truthfully that their grandmother is more stylish than they are. I think some of my most vivid childhood memories are of time spent at Mulaney. I feel like there was almost so much effort put into making it a really fun place to be as children. She just really is invested in all of us being happy and just having a good time, and it's not hard with Nanou, because especially now that I'm an adult and connecting with her in a different way that I might have as a child, she's now my grandmother and my friend. Having Nanou in my life forever has just been so amazing.
If you stand out of the fire, the courage you need comes.
Hi Nanou, happy 70th birthday. Look, putting this thing together was actually really, really nice, because there's lots and lots of things that I can remember over my life that you've been a part of. One of the things I always remember is every time I came over to your house in Wilson, walking under that really, really plush carpet, sitting at the dining table and having you always cook my favourite bolognese. You always did the best. All your beautiful cooking, or you always had the best food when we came over, or when I came over, and the others were not there. It was always better for me. Always so generous and accommodating with everything, particularly since Doreen's been part of my life, or our lives. Always making her feel welcome, and that's what you do for everyone. There's plenty of things that I remember. Hamilton Island, driving me to school in the RX-7 just because I thought it was cool. It was always very easy for me to talk about how proud I was of the grandma that was so successful. Definitely the cool and fashionable grandma.
Of your gift.
Happy birthday, Joanne. Just a couple of words just to let you know how I feel and what I think about you. So I think the thing that stood out the most was when I first got introduced to the family. You were very generous and accommodating and very welcoming. So I always felt like I was part of the family. Also, just your creative side. I think too we found that was very something that we had in common, and I'm sure between the both of us, this little one here, this one here, we'll have a lot of creative flair.
Happy birthday, Joanne. As you know, this video is all about saying what it is we appreciate about you, because I mean, you've been part of our family for so long, and there's a couple of things I remember. One, when we were getting married, and I can remember, Dad didn't want to spend too much money, and you were saying, no, let's go to Murray Street, and there was no problem at all with how much the wedding cost. And I don't think you realised at the time, and nor did I, just how generous that really was of you, because you hear stories all the time of, when a parent marries somebody else and all of a sudden those things change, and it's not that we would have even expected, that everything would be the same with money. That was terribly generous of you, and you've always remained that way. And when we went overseas when I was 17-year-old, that was enormous. Well, 18 years old, that was an enormous thing in my life. It started off a journey for me, some which didn't end up so well, but the rest which ended up very good. You know, with all my children, that they were born, and you know, the gifts you buy and how much you loved them and cared for them. You know, it was really, it's very moving when I think about it. You know, all we ever want is that you're happy and what's good. We all love you, Joanne.
My most favourite memory of you would probably have to be those times at Christmas in July, you making it fun for us. And I've always liked Christmas in July, even though I have missed a few years recently. I'm sorry for that, but I love Christmas in July and how you make it very fun and exciting for us. And when I was little, and when Matthew was little too, I think, you'd hide the presents and you'd make us find them, and I always liked that. It was very fun and exciting, and just to unwrap them, it was the most happiest thing I can remember.
Let me go home, and I'm surrounded by...
Hello all, and especially hello to you, Nanou. One thing I've always really appreciated about you is your very friendly, welcoming demeanour. It's always put me at ease, and always meant that I really enjoyed spending time with you in your company.
Firstly, just want to say thank you for being part of our life, and across the board and the whole family. I think we've been very lucky with just our family in general. And one of the memories that I do have, very much so, is when we went to Austria and it was Christmas Eve and we were on a train travelling to Graz on Christmas Eve, and I was looking out the window and watching snow, and I'd only known snow in cartoons and it looked different from what that was, and so that was a very big surprise. We arrived at Crystal's place and Gunther and all her boys were there, and we were downstairs playing in the snow, snowball fights, packing snow. Fireworks were legal over there. There was plenty of activity going on. The Christmas tree was decorated in chocolates, and your mum, Oma, had made us a hot chocolate with cream on it. And I remember your dad, he's a bit more quieter. It's not a lot I can say there, but we're at your family home, and it was a wonderful time. I don't know of anybody that has had that sort of experience as a young person, to be able to venture out and experience what we did, and we're very fortunate.
I love it when Nanny comes and goes with us and get an ice cream sometimes.
I'm sure this video is going to turn out really, really, really well, because there'll be an endless amount of nice things that everyone will have to say about you.
I love you.
I love you so much.
I love you.
We love you with all our hearts.
We love you heaps.
And we love you.
You're a very special person, and I'm lucky to have known you. We love you very much and appreciate all that you are and all that you do for us as well.
Happy birthday once again.
Happy birthday, Nanou.
Happy birthday, Joanne.
Happy 70th birthday.
Happy birthday, Joanne.
Happy birthday, Joanne.
Happy birthday, Nanou.
I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
So happy birthday, Joanne.
Happy birthday, Nanou, from both of us.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Joanne.
Happy birthday, Nanou.
Happy birthday, Nanou.
Happy birthday, Nanou.
Happy birthday, Nanou, and I hope you still live for a lot longer.
Happy birthday, Nanny! Love you!
Thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings.
I have heard though that you bought Marilyn lots of expensive clothes when she was little, and I would just like to say, oh, doesn't really matter. You did that for us too. Okay, Joanne, happy birthday and we love you.